The Londonpreneur Show with Michelle Carter.
Welcome to another episode of the Londonpreneur Show, where we interview a new entrepreneur every Monday and Friday. Today's guest is Shannon Szemenyei from Sweet Stellas. Welcome, Shannon.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So what question for everyone is, what gets you out of bed in the morning?
Typically my 5-year-old first and my Fitbit alarm second. 5-year-old usually stumbles into our room around 6:35 and is promptly told to go back to his room and sit and play with his toys or read a book or something so I can get a little bit more sleep.
A little bit more, yeah.
Not much.
So tell me a bit more about what Sweet Stellas is.
Sweet Stellas has really evolved over the past 5 years. I started it in 2010 as an outlet for postpartum depression after I had my first son. And then it kind of evolved from crafty, artsy type things. I have a background in fine art and has now evolved into doula services. So something that I've become very passionate about after having postpartum depression, breastfeeding challenges, miscarriage, birth trauma, all those nasty things that people don't really want to talk about.
So for our audience, tell us a little bit more what a doula does.
So a doula, technically, the term it means woman's servant. So really providing a mental, emotional, and physical support to mom during pregnancy, birth, and I also do postpartum because maternal mental health and self-care is something that is specifically important to me based on what I've been through in the past. So making sure that moms and dads and partners and families, just everybody who's involved in that birthing process is really supported throughout the entire time.
What are specifically some of those support services that you offer?
Well, during pregnancy, providing options. So if mom is interested in spiritual birth or hypnobirthing or meditation, providing her a list of options so she can go in and make an informed decision based on what's best for her and her family. And then my role is to come in and support whatever she chooses.
So it doesn't matter what she chooses, you'll be the support.
Absolutely.
Very good. Why did you decide to get into business for yourself?
Entrepreneurial type stuff has always been something I've been interested in. I'm a little bit of a free spirit, so I'm not one to kind of go with the grain and work for the man kind of thing. But my husband is from a very entrepreneurial family as well. So it's very natural for us to just get interested in something and take on something new and create a life out of it.
Absolutely. And you're very creative by.
Yeah. Yeah. It gets me into trouble sometimes because my husband is very analytical. He's very numbers oriented, and I throw paint on a canvas and sculpt things and create things and do research and just constantly learning and evolving and trying to better myself so I can help better everybody else around me. So we're very, very opposite, but it seems to work well.
Yeah. Good. Is there anything that you're struggling with in business?
Right now, just trying to find the right fit, trying to figure out if working for myself is the right fit, working for a birthing center, how to connect with different service providers, insurance providers, and really just carving the way to make doulas a more mainstream thing. Thankfully, a lot of the OBs and midwives and nurses in our area are very familiar with what doulas do and what we bring to the table for a positive, empowered birth experience. But getting that out into the wider community is kind of the challenge right now.
So what sort of marketing strategies are you using with your business?
Social media is huge. Since I've been building my business since 2010, social media and the buildup of Twitter and Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, having consistency across the board, using those avenues and leveraging the outreach of them has been huge.
And have you been tracking which social media works better for you? Or no?
Yes. Yeah. In the beginning, very much it was Twitter because I really enjoy the real-time conversation that it brings. Now, because what I do can be really visual, and the visuals behind it are very rich in their story. Instagram is massive.
Yeah, it's working well now.
Yeah.
And you go to a lot of trade shows and that sort of thing as well?
I've done a couple in the area. The London Baby Expo this past weekend has been fantastic. And there's huge changes that are going to be coming. I'll be giving mini doula talks going forward, and just educating everybody about what the options are.
Do you have to go through any certification to be a doula?
Technically, no.
Okay.
But there are a ton of different places to get certified, be it online, in-class training, different courses. I think there's a lot of merit to becoming certified because the birth culture is always changing. And arming yourself with enough information so you can then go and support a family is really, really important. You need to know what the comfort measures are. You need to know what is safe and what's not, so you can educate your clients properly.
And how long have you been in business for Sweet Stellas?
Sweet Stellas as a whole has been in business since 2010. I've been doing doula work since August 2014, about 6 weeks postpartum after having my second baby. And then was fully certified at January at the beginning of this year.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Have you made any mistakes yet in your business?
I think the very first mistake was trying to do everything on my own. So trying to do my web design, trying to do my graphic design, trying to do it all myself, because I'm a bit of a control freak and I like everything to be just so. But there's so much merit in hiring the professionals to do it. And as long as you can work and align yourself with people who understand your vision, get what your overall goals are, those are relationships that are everlasting.
Yeah, absolutely. So you learn to outsource.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
Where can we find out more information about you?
You can find me across the board. I am at Sweet Stellas. So if you Google Sweet Stellas, you will find me. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, it's all the same.
Great. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. A quick thank you to all of our sponsors: Pink Ink for makeup and style, hairstyle by Sonia Bento, wardrobe by Desi's Boutique, custom art jewelry by Susan Dinner, and the aesthetics by Brighton Nails and Spa. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.